43 of defending track champion Jerry Pearl. Looking to break the jinx tonight, starting back in the 11th spot. Down. Bob Potter down on the inside, looking to break a season-long jinx. It's been a tough year, but it could all change tonight. Off the 4th turn, green flag is out, and we send him on their merry way, heading up into turn number 1. Bill Rondo standing tall on the outside, now falls in on the back bumper of Bob Potter. Looks as though John Bonnell in trouble with the 65 car. Down on the apron, off turn number 2. Bonnell heads to the infield. Black flag out to the 8 of Bobby Lamphere. Meanwhile, up front, first 3 cars look to run away and hide. That's Potter, Rondo, and Chris Jones. Mike Gator now in hot pursuit with the 21. Mark Largenest able to break from the back, now being shown in the 5th spot with Jimmy Broderick running 6th. 7th is Ricky Knapp. Then it's the 0 of Ricky Young, the 43 of Jerry Pearl, as the 31 of Todd Cervello shuts down off turn number 2. A tough break for the 4th place point man, running into problems here on lap number 4. John Anderson stuck back in traffic with car number 15. Now finds himself a little room, stomps on the throttle, trying to catch up with some of the front runners. Scott Spalding gets a tap from Jimmy Smith, and Jimmy Smith gets tapped by Frank Muchacharo. It looks as though Larry Lamphere also involved with car number 12. You better head back in. Green flag should be coming out this time around. Green flag coming out. Sends him on their merry way up into turn number 1. As once again, Bob Potter able to take over control. Battle is for second as Chris Jones down on the inside. Phil Rondo on the outside. Continue to battle door handle to door handle. Sparks fly, everybody scatters. But everybody stays pointed in the right direction. Coming down to complete lap number 7. Chris Jones looking to chase down our leader. Mike Gator runs 3rd. Rondo is 4th. Then it's Lajeunesse, Roderick, Pearl, Dennis Gator, David Gator, and the 15 of Anderson. That's about the top 10 or 11 right now. All at a pretty brisk pace down the back straightaway. Bob Potter looking for his first win of the year. 9 laps in counting. Drivers trying to sort themselves out. Everybody trying to get their own game plan into operation. The question is, do you run it hard now and toast at the end? Or toast now, wait a little bit, then try to go for all the gusto? Everybody has a little different idea of what makes it work. Bob Potter out front. Scott Spalding goes around here on the front stretch. 35 laps to distance. Green is back out and we're underway. Once again, it's Bob Potter out front winning the drag race into turn number 1. Chris Jones in hot pursuit, but here comes Phil Rondo, Mike Gator, and a host of others as everybody looks to catch our leader. Potter not to be denied. Hard on the throttle, adding to his advantage. Looks to add to it on each and every circuit as we stay under green. Battles in the middle of the pack between Lajeunesse, Rondo, Pearl, and a host of others as they continue to swap positions. Everybody's looking for an up front finish. Phil Rondo jumped on a line after almost making contact back in the pack. Recovers nicely but loses a few spots and a lot of valuable real estate. 14 laps complete. Time now becomes a factor. Problems through the turn. Dennis Gator into 36 and John Anderson into... Once again, Potter comes sailing up the front straightaway into turn number 1. He's out front. Chris Jones runs second. Mike Gator and Mark Lajeunesse running for that 3rd and 4th spots. Again, Lajeunesse looks to the outside. This time he's got Jerry Pearl on the inside. Looks as though it takes a couple of laps for those Hoosier tires to hook up on the outside. Bob Potter, your leader. Chris Jones continues to run second. Third is Mike Gator, fourth is Jerry Pearl, and fifth is Mark Lajeunesse. After that is Broderick, David Gator, Jeff Pearl, Ricky Knapp, and Gary Dyer. That's how they shake down at the present time. Halfway marker due up this time by. It'll be 18 down, 17 to go in counting. Sparks at the back of the pack, but that settles down nicely. Mike Buckeye down to the inside with car number 14. That opens the outside lane for some of the cars to improve their standings. Don Anderson definitely on the move. Unfortunately, he's got a lot of territory to make up for. And time not on his side, at least not with only 14 laps remaining. Don Anderson finally gets through traffic. He's up to 9th spot in charging. Unfortunately, the front of the field is a long way out in front. Once again, Bob Potter has a half a straightaway lead over the entire field. That's got to be a good, comfortable feeling. But he's got to keep it for another 13 circuits. That could be a problem. Field settling down quite nicely. 25 down, 10 to go. If anybody's been holding back, now's the time to let it all hang out. Chris Jones, Mike Gator, Jerry Pearl, Mark Lajeunesse, Jimmy Broderick, David Gator, and Jeff Pearl all running nose to tail. All in the top 8 or 9 spots. The drivers now beginning to sense this race is ending on what they consider a stale note. Nobody appears to be improving their spots. And just as we say it, both Jerry Pearl and Mark Lajeunesse take a peek looking to improve their positions. Both came up short, fall back in the line. And time is definitely now becoming quite short. Chris Jones with one of his better runs this season with car number 9, still holding on to that second spot. He's been there for quite some time. I won't say he's content, but the rest of the boys in behind are pulling out their hair, trying to improve, and they just can't quite get the job done. It'll be 30 down, 5 to go when Bob Potter crosses the stripe with car number 1. We're down to a 5-lap sprint. Question is, has the slick racetrack affected their handling? They qualified, it was earlier in the day a bit warmer. Now it's cooled off and it's a bit slicker. Don Anderson smoking from the right side of car number 15. That's bringing out the caution flag with 4 laps complete. RPMs rise, they shift him up through the gears. Once again, Bob Potter quick off that turn. Once again, Chris Jones able to regain control of the second spot. Battle is for third. Mike Gator on the inside, Jerry Pearl on the outside. Yo! Mighty close here on the front stretch. 32 laps and counting. They continue to battle for position. Mike Gator stays tucked down low. And with 2 to go, keep your eyes on the front of the field. Mark Lajeunesse looks to the inside. He gets the better of Pearl for the time being as Mike Gator gets squirrely, opens the door. but contact off turn 2 sends Mark Lajeunesse around on the backstretch. Caution flag is out. Counting. Green is back out. Potter down on the inside has the edge once again. He's been there most of the night with Chris Jones in hot pursuit. Battle is for third between Mike Gator and Jerry Pearl. Short-lived. Pearl comes away with the spot. White flag comes out to the field. We're going for our final time around the block.
Caution looks to return to the speedway. We've got action all over the front stretch through the turn number 3. They look to wind them up into turn number 4 as Bobby Potter looks to pick up where he left off with the 1. Denying Chris Jones right on his back bumper. Top 2 cars work on change. Jerry Pearl in trouble with a 43 as he and Mike Gator look to swap the paint. Tightly bunched through the turns as the white flag coming out this time around. Final time around the 1/3 mile oval. About a car length separating first and second. Checker flag looks to fall this time around as Bob Potter picks up his first win of the season. With the A1 Auto Body, Jones Brothers Roofing and Siding sponsored Chevrolet, Mike Gator unofficially for third. And finishing in the 4th position, our current point leader, David Gator from Uncasville with car number 27. Well, Joe Golis down trackside, he's going to have a word with your feature winner.
The year, and he had to go an extra lap to boot. Not an easy task this season, but as you can see, the 6-time past champion, more than equal to the task. Modified feature event as Bob Potter worked hard to pick up his first win of the year. Better.
Makes me feel a lot better. We had a bad season so far, but hopefully this will turn it around for us. I feel real good for the Benell boys, so they can get a few bucks out of what they spent